Don't wait for the first of the month. Don't wait for the new year. Start now. I plead to you. I'm begging you, start now if you want to excel in your business and you want to make those 6 figures. So here's something that I want to do. I had to get my little notes today on this one because I need you to get this right here. These are what I call money making activities. Okay, this is your 6-figure realtor. This is your high level money making activities. This is going to help you make 6 figures, and it's going to help you make 6 figures less than 12 months. So number one, you got to learn your real estate forms. You got to perfect your skill set. And if we're doing the listing agreement in South Florida, you have to know that Section 1 is authority to sell the property. Section 2 is the description of the property. Section 3 is the price and terms. Section 4 is the broker obligations. Section 5 is the multiple listing service. And we're using ERS 18TB, and that by statutory default in the state of Florida, we are transaction brokers. So we have to know these things. We have to learn the forms. 90%, or if not more, do not know their documents, do not understand, and they can't explain it. And what they do is they just send a contract to a client electronically and say, here, sign on the dotted line. And if they get the right client and they call and they question that, then they're going to freeze up, or they're going to call the broker because they don't understand, because they're not perfecting their skill set behind the scene. And that's what we want you to do. Perfect your skill set behind the scenes, so when you go out, you can ace it. You can bring your A game. The next one, role play. We don't like the role play. Hi, this is Karen Lewis. I'm a real estate broker with K1 Realty Group. I was just calling to see if you might be thinking of selling your property. No, I'm not thinking of selling my property. Do you ever have any plans of moving? You see, I pushed the button, but we don't role play. See, role play doesn't guarantee you getting transactions, but what it does do is your guide, and it builds the confidence on you and in you when you do go out. It builds confidence. Been there. I still role play. I role play at least 30 to 45 minutes, 4 days per week. Dr. Karen, still role play. I still role play 22, 23 years later. Absolutely. The next one is review your systems. We don't put systems in place, let alone review them. We don't even put systems in place. One of the things I say about as a real estate agent, as a realtor, most times that we do things, we do it more than one time. We do it more than one time. And therefore, we should have a system. We should have a system in place for our business. And we should also have a system in place so that when somebody comes in under us, we don't have to teach them over again. Okay, our system should be where if a first grader came in, they should understand our business and they should know exactly what to do. The next one is mastering your CRM. Oh my God, that's a curse word in the real estate business. Mastering your CRM, which stands for contact relation management. We don't work our database. We just meet clients, we close transactions, and nothing happens. They don't go anywhere. We don't do anything with them. We don't have a system on after they close a transaction. What is our system after the transaction closed? That's when the real deal comes in, after the closing. See, you don't get business from who you know, like, and trust. You get business who you know, like, and trust, and whose face you're in. I've had too many clients call me and say, oh, Karen, I forgot you were doing real estate. You know why they forgot? Because I wasn't in their face. Remember, everyone is doing real estate. Your uncle, your sister, your grandmother, the dog named Spot, everyone is doing it. And so we got to stay in people's face, but we can stay in their face by working our CRM. People love me. They still talk about me mastering my CRM back in the day when we didn't have social media. We didn't have social media. So we had to work it. That's a high level money making activity. Put it on autopilot. But don't just put it on autopilot and never pick up the phone or never get to see someone in person. Don't do it the safe way. Don't do it the scary way. Just hide behind technology. Don't do it like that. Make the phone calls. Create that as part of your plan of action as well. Make the texts. Make the emails. Make the sitting down and having a cup of coffee. Put all of that as part of your plan of action, okay, when you're working your CRM. The next thing is prospecting, lead generating. We were talking about, I did something on role play, but you got to get on the phones. That is the biggest, highest level of money making activity that we can do in real estate. Sit on that. No, let me say it again. That is the biggest, highest level of money making activity that we can do in the real estate business. Prospecting, cold calls, for sale by owners, expires. But here's the good one. Let's just say you never want to prospect because you're just scared, when you should really get over being scared. Pick up your phone. If you cannot talk to people in your phone, shame, shame, shame. I don't know if y'all watch Gomer Pyle, but he said, shame, 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 shame. He says different ways and I love it. But you got to be able to talk to people in your phone. Call them. Part of my six-figure Realtor online course is making 10 calls per day. I'm giving you them nuggets per day. And from your cell phone. You don't even have to pick up the phone and cold call people, somebody that you don't know. I'm giving you the nuggets. It's going to be up to you. All you have to do is just walk it out. Yes, walk it out. So don't just sit and listen to the voice of Dr. Karen. Take something. These are powerful nuggets. We've tried them. They work. Results, we see the results. And so do something. Start doing it as soon as you stop watching this video. Don't wait for Monday. Don't wait for the first of the month. Don't wait for the new year. Start now. I plead to you. I'm begging you, start now if you want to excel in your business and you want to make those six figures. You with me? And the training, we talked about, you have to perfect your skill set. One of the greatest persons that I've seen, and I didn't watch him until he passed away, was Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant perfected his skill set. Oh my God, the brother was awesome. I study him. Perfect your skill set. Focus on the high level activities. You got to focus on the high level activities. And you must know that listings are the name of the game. And if you know that listings are the name of the game, then you got to work your listing. You have to know how to set appointments, how to talk to people, how to complete yourself, the listing, pre-listing interview, get your pre-listing presentation ready, get your listing consultation ready, have all the questions, role play doing it, learn the listing agreement, learn how to process your files, learn where to sit at when you go into the client's house, learn what to look for, learn how to tour the property, talk to the stager, talk to that. Just keep going, and learn that. Remember, when you're doing the listings, you are the employer. When you're working with the buyer, you become the employee. As the employer, you have all those agents going out looking at those properties while you're sitting back. One of the things that you can do, game changer, when you learn how to farm your area, then you can go to all your showings. We don't do that. You can go to all your showings. That's a point all by itself. Again, this is Dr. Karen. Take the nuggets and run with them. I'm giving them to you, and they're all yours, but do something with it.